Hello everyone. In this simulation, we're going to observe collisions and we're going to investigate the momentum. Recall that the momentum is a quantity that can be calculated for any moving object, and you will find out how it can be used to predict the outcome of collisions and explosions. In this simulation, you're going to watch what happens when two toy trucks collide. Each truck has a mass of 1 kilograms. Notice that truck A has a velocity of 2 meters per second. However, truck B is stationary since it has a velocity of 0 meters per second. Now we're going to watch what will happen in this simulation. Truck A collides with a truck B. With what velocity do they move after collision? Well, they moved with a velocity of 1 meters per second. So how can we calculate or predict the velocity? Well, we're going to start with the rule of momentum. Recall that momentum equals to mass multiplied by the velocity. And we know that momentum is conserved. So according to the law of conservation of momentum, we say that the momentum before collision equals to the momentum after collision. Here, the momentum of the system before collision is equals to the momentum of truck A plus the momentum of truck B. The momentum of truck A is equals to the mass of truck A multiplied by the velocity of truck A. So 1 kilograms multiplied by 2 meters per second is 2 kilograms meter per second. The momentum of truck B is equals to the mass of truck B multiplied by the velocity of truck B, which is 1 times 0 equals to 0. So the total momentum before collision is equals to 2 plus 0, which is 2 kilograms meter per second. And we equate the momentum before collision to the momentum after collision. And we find that the momentum after collision is also equals to 2 kilograms meter per second. And then, when they collide, they stick together. This means that the system now behaves as one object with the mass of 2 kilograms, which is equals to the mass of truck A plus the mass of truck B, which is 1 kilogram plus 1 kilogram equals to 2 kilograms as a whole. So the velocity is equals to the momentum divided by the mass. The momentum is equals to 2 kilograms meter per second divided by 2 kilograms, which is equals to 1 meters per second. This is the velocity after the collision. Now let's predict the velocity of the trucks after collision if truck A moves with initial velocity of 4 meters per second. So they're asking us to predict the velocity of trucks after collision if truck A moves with an initial velocity of 4 meters per second. Take a moment to solve this question. So in order to solve such a question, first of all, we should determine the momentum before collision, which is equals to the momentum of truck A plus momentum of truck B. And then we equate the momentum before collision to the momentum after collision, since the momentum is conserved. And then we calculate the velocity of the system. If your calculations are all correct, then the final velocity the system moves with should be 2 meters per second.